Alright, this is a top 16 match for the Premodern Showdown. Just loading it up using Survival Rock. It's a win on the die roll, off to a nice start. And it's a bit of an iffy hand. I've had Survival, I'd definitely keep it. As is, I don't think I can. Like if I'm lucky, I can, ramp up and make a bunch of mana, but there's really not even anything to do with it, so I'm going to send it back. Alright, this'll work. I have no idea what my opponent is using. Let's get rid of the waste. I'll lead with Forest. That is just in case the opponent leads with something like, I guess, Mox into port. Oh, Furnace. I think it's mono white control. Though alternatively, if I drew Duress, I would regret this. Oh no, maybe I should have put some more thought into it. Anyway, let's run out Wall of Blossoms. With the Furnace in play, I want to be able to flash it back right away. Okay, we've got black-white control. I am going to give up... This is actually a tough choice. I mean, Bone Shredder is... can be really important. Maybe just wall plus waste, I guess, would be fair. Yeah, I'll do that. Put the waste in first. Can't afford to think about it all day. Oh, there we are. Wonderful draw. Alright, well, I'm just going to take all of them. Start with the Scrying, I guess. We got Wrath of God. And finish it off with Decree of Justice. Just go into town with these discards. Right, and I think that's enough for one turn. This is interesting. Do I use it? Or do I wait? I think I'm going... I mean, it's a tough choice because if I get hit by a Verdict, I'm going to feel very foolish for this. But there's enough removal in the deck where I think it makes sense to hold it. It's a difficult decision, but like I mentioned earlier, I mean, when I'm up against a control deck especially, I just can't afford to sit around. Alright, so that's all the known cards. The opponent still has two. They haven't played anything. Let's run out Duress. I think we're due for it. Eternal Dragon. That's unfortunate. Alright, well, Wall of Roots will help if I actually get Survival. Yeah, I think my odds were good enough to justify the Duress there. Especially given that I was planning to play a creature. Though, I guess not a super valuable one. Alright, there's Dust Bowl. Irritating card for sure. Birds will help. Though of course I do need to get something that, you know, actually does stuff. Another bird. You know, I think I'm going to play it. It'll be, you know, too bad if the opponent wraths, but I need to position myself to do something powerful if I get that survival. And alternatively, I want to be able to take a Vindicate and still, you know, play my forecasting cost top decks. And I need to be able to play the ranged Hermit, so plenty of good reasons here. We got Duress again. Yeah, I think it makes sense. Oh man, can't believe I caught a Wrath with that. That was fortunate. I mean that's a drawback to Eternal Dragon. You don't get to see what your card's going to be before you sink all your mana into it. Opponent's considering their options, but yeah, just passing the turn. I wonder what it was. Well, I'm not going to burn too much mental energy thinking about it. This could be a grueling match. I need to maintain my ability to focus. Gotta know where to draw the line with that. Nice. Yeah, that was a pretty good draw. Get one of each. Get my card. And it's a bird. Yeah, I think I can hold the bird right now. Though actually, how many Wraths do they play? It's probably 3. Yeah. I'm just gonna play it. I mean, if they get another Wrath, that's too bad, but I mean, I need to be able to really have a big explosive turn when that survival comes around. Alright, dragon back again. I feel like getting all these lands isn't really the best way to use it. I mean, better to just play and have a 5/5 probably. Right? The bad draws continue. Alright, there goes dragon again. And back into the hand. Alright, that's a dead duress. The opponent does see I have Shredder, which provides some value. Not a big deal though. Withered Wretch. Pretty good. It's a really nice card in this matchup. I mean, yeah, there's Eternal Dragon, but really where its value lies is in stopping enormous skeletal scryings, because that's how games are lost. Yep, not cycling it now. Vindicate. That's too bad. That. And yeah, I'll get the last one too. I don't need to preserve the wall that badly. Is this when the dragon finally gets casted? The answer is no. Hey, Masticore, I'll take it. I mean, it's not great, but I have to do something. But really, now that I think about it, maybe I should have not played it. Well, I mean, I'm just gonna run with it now. And yeah, given that the alternative was just having another turn of doing absolutely nothing, it isn't super hard to win a comparison against that. Alright, I'm going to regenerate. Oh, more of the same. I mean, gotta be running out of planes at this point. Okay, there's dragon. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can almost just kill the thing, but not quite. The card's not at its best right now. Alright, just gonna do that. Alright. Glad that happened during the opponent's turn. Plus I get to f6 now. Let's look at the exile pile. We've gone through 1 Duress and 2 Vindicate. Nice to do this while the opponent's clock is being depleted instead of mine. So the odds of it getting Duressed are higher than the odds of getting it Vindicated. Means I'm just going to play it. Yeah, if the opponent didn't have Furnace, I could do some... Oh, That's a lot. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 1-1s. I mean, it should have been just hard casted, but that'll still do the trick. Yeah, with the Furnace, I don't think I can possibly win. There's a dead Duress. A little block in here. I mean, it's not completely impossible that I come back, but it's highly unlikely. May as well see another card and find out. Yeah, that's all. Alright, well, went through almost half the deck without a survival. That is... I mean, it's just too bad. Happens sometimes. Better luck next game. Genesis, Withered Wretch, Shredder, and maybe some number of Natural Eyes. What do I not want? I'm up against Wrath. I'm going to go down to 1 Wall of Roots. And get rid of the Masticore. Graveworm Muse is real. I mean, Graveworm Muse is awesome. Braids is a bit hit or miss. Vigilante I definitely want to hold on to. Orangutan is in the main now. Really could have used it last game. Yeah, definitely want to keep all that stuff. I am at exactly 60. I could submit it as is. But I do want to take some more time to consider Natural Eyes. I mean, it seems like the black-white decks are just using Scrying over Arena these days. Which does seem correct. Yeah, I took out my extra walls to not overexpose myself to Wrath, but I still have 1 wall and 1 Ranger. So I can, I guess, survival efficiently for what I need to chain stuff up. That all looks good. Yeah, I'm not seeing a reason to change it. Like, black-white, in my experience, doesn't play humility. So, yeah, let's just move forward. Huh. What a dumb hand. Yeah, I'll throw it back. This one I'll keep. Get rid of the hermit. Furnace right off the bat. Interesting. Hmm. I think I want to... Oh, man. I mean, I want to play the other bird before I go for the survival. I'm going to therapy. I don't have swords. I don't think they have duress. Verdict is less harmful than it would otherwise be because of squee. I can name Vindicate or maybe Exalted Angel. I think Vindicate is the card here. Ha, nice. Yeah, that worked out well. And, oh yeah, the furnace. I better flash it back now. I'm going to hit Wrath of God. I'll just have to trust that my deck will give me what I need to deal with the angel. Wrath is just very high impact. Well, that was very productive. Nice. Wonderful draw. Right, throw away the wall. Get the Octavia Orangutan. Hit. And hopefully nothing too awful happens. I can start trading out value next turn. It is really nice that not wanting to lose the card from the furnace, it kept the opponent from playing Angel. Useful to slow that down. Why didn't they play Angel this time? I don't like that at all. Alright, well, discard Squee. Quarian Ranger is going to be mana neutral. Discard Hermit, because I'd rather have the Muse. I hope it isn't Skeletal Scrying. I'm going to get Mesmeric Fiend. That seems appropriate. Yeah, it's scrying alright. That's bad news. At least I can hopefully... no, I can't even stop the... just take the angel, or do I take the swords? Yeah, I'm gonna take the angel. Ultimately, it matters very little. Yep, gonna right back. Oh, should have left the angel there. Oh well, it's coming down anyway. Right. Attacking. I should have done that differently, actually. Discard. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to get... yeah, I should have done that differently. Should have thought it through a little better. I've got another swords. That's a pain. Whatever, I'll just get Bone Shredder. Yeah, I could have gotten our 1 damage if I did this beforehand. Alright. Bird is gone. Probably just want to get another one. Oh, turn off auto yields. Oh no. Yeah, my my efforts to actually it's fine. I can hold the vigilante. I'll just use the squee instead. But yeah, my efforts to conserve my clock. I am getting a little sloppy here. Really need to watch out for that. Discard. We'll get bird. Attack for 2. Yeah, the clock is ticking here. Don't care about that duress. I'd rather just keep a mana up to use survival. Right, that is not a super productive way to use the mana, given that this is about to be killed. Toss out this vigilante. Get the other shredder. Squee comes back. My attack. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep the mana up again. Right. Infest. That's not good. Well, just let it happen. Not gonna worry about the order. Throw away the squee. Get myself a... Did I just get Tempting Worm? Yeah, I think I do. I have to hope the opponent doesn't have Eternal Dragon. Oh. No, I'll do this instead. Glad I drew that. Now I don't have to take the chance with it. So they have something to do instead of Dust Bowl. Is it Eternal Dragon or is it Decree of Justice? I feel like Dragon they would just play, but Decree is maybe more iffy. Alright. Well, alright. That's not exactly what I wanted, but fairly useful nonetheless. Let's run out the worm. I'm gonna take my chances here. The Recurring Nightmare means I can protect myself. Right, that's fine. I'd rather it didn't happen that way, but, you know, whatever. Also, they could have played it as a morph. Like I didn't find a better play. Right, gonna go get the Wall of Roots. I'll let that happen. Take a little damage here. Not exactly what I hoped for. Looks like I'm going to be sacking the Muse to that Recurring Nightmare. Gotta keep myself alive here. Wish I had the means to do one more damage. Go get Bird. Yeah, you know what? To make it more likely that I kill, I think I'm just gonna do it this way. Nice. Okay, so I've got just over 7 minutes. I am going to shift my sideboard because of that. Okay, that loaded up. Genesis out. Huge time sink. Other tempting worm in. Vigilante I could lose. Put in yet another tempting worm. Fill the board with power if I have to. Now I know I'm up against Infest. What do I want to do with that? Braids is worse on the draw. Maybe I'll just drop the braids for another wall. It's Infest proof. I'm gonna need my mana. Alright. That's probably gonna be it. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see any enchantments. I can just use this to kill Furnace if I have to. 2 Hermit I definitely want. Muse. All that stuff. Yep. This is ready to go. Just gonna take a moment to relax, restore my focus. Alright, that should do it. Hopefully I can keep my hand this time. Opponent kept. I can't keep that. This I think I kind of have to keep. Get rid of the squeak because I don't have survival. And that will be it. And my hands have been just awful. Not thrilled about that. Birds is alive. That's nice. Got Verdict. I kind of wish I still had... yeah, we discard those two. I kind of wish I still had Squee. Maybe I should have just kept the Thin. Perhaps over Wall of Blossoms. Might have been right. Elder's a pretty good draw. Yeah, keeping it over Wall may have been correct. I don't know. When you mulligan low, I did only have one land in the hand. I could very well have needed that wall to hit more land drops. Yeah, definitely no appealing choices among those available. And yeah, as much as I would love to clear the way with Duress, I need to get that Muse on the board. Getting Vindicated? No. Do they have our swords? Really, really hope not. Oh, what a relief. Yeah, this is how I come back. Oh, nice. Yeah, real turn of luck there. Right, luck. And that. See, now I'm happy I have wall. Can do this with squee as effectively. Oh, I guess I could have cast the squee. No time to think about that. Good value here. And that's it. Put that in the right place. Alright, hit dragon. Play hermit. On the turn. Alright, that's it. Well, I glad a bunch of luck decided to show up at the end. It was a really intense match. Under 5 minutes at the end. 2-1 after losing a really drawn out game 1. Yeah, really interesting and fun though.